Inspection of storm number 3 recovery work. Minister of Information and Communication visits Tea Cooperative. On the afternoon of September the event, the inspection team for storm number 3 recovery work, led by Mr. Lê Minh Hoan, Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, came to Thái Nguyên province. The delegation also included Mr. Nguyen, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Mr. Bùi Văn Lương, Chairman of the People's Council of Pho Yen City, and representatives of relevant departments and branches.
Minister Lê Minh Hoan and the working groups inspected flood prevention and controls on the Chả Dike, the section passing through Pho Yen City, facing the rising flood waters of the coal rivers in recent days. Pho Yen City has organized flood prevention and evacuation to ensure safety in communes and wards, especially in Tân Phú, Đông Khao, Tiên Phong, Tân Hương, Trung Thành, Vạn Phái, Đắc Sơn, Nam Tiến, Phúc Thuận. By 5 p.m. on September the 11th, over 400 households has been evacuated to a safe place. During the evacuation process, the force on duty ensures the urgency, seriousness, and safety of peoples and properties. Localities have also arranged many areas, castle house, schools, pagodas to ensure conditions for the evacuation of peoples. However, there are still over 1,000 households in 18 hamlets and residential areas isolated. Localities have committed to arrange force to provide drinking water, foods, and other necessities for these affected by floods and storm. Minister Lê Minh Hoan requested Thái Nguyên province to continue implementing measures to ensure the safety of dike and protect people's lives and properties.
During a recent work program in Thái Nguyên, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Minister of Information and Communication, visited Tea Cooperative and Viettel Thái Nguyên on the occasion of its 20th anniversary.
Visiting the production facilities of Tea cooperatives in Tân Cương Commune, Thái Nguyên cities, the Ministers of Information and Communication paid attention and asked about the production and business activities of the cooperatives, especially learning about the application of IT digital transformation in business activity and product promotion. The Minister believes that the cooperative need to update and apply digital transformation, especially on its commerce platform, to increase the values of Thái Nguyên tea, cheese, and tea products. Working with Viettel Thái Nguyên, the representatives of Viettel proposed solutions to the minister to help spread digital signatures services more widely to people. The ministers emphasized to achieve these goals as well as the general goals of digital transformation. Thái Nguyên needs to invest more in infrastructures, expanding the concept of telecommunication from telecommunication infrastructures to digital infrastructures, identifying this a platform with a key role in the socio-economic development of the locality. At the same time, Viettel Thái Nguyên need to be more flexible in approaching business production and business establishment in the areas that need to apply digital transformation into their operation, supporting businesses in using services, softwares, and sales technologies in the electronic environment, thereby contributing to helping businesses increase revenues as well as helping to spread and promote Viettel services more widely to the people. On the occasion of the 20th anniversary of Viettel Thái Nguyên, the Minister of Information and Communication presented flowers and souvenirs to its staff and employees.
On the afternoon of September the 10th, Mr. Lê Quang Tiến, Vice Chairman of Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee, worked with the delegation of the Netherlands Climate Change Investment Fund.
Speaking at the meeting, the vice chairmen of the provincial people committees emphasized Thái Nguyên always pay attention to and focus on environmental protection and climate change. The province has paid attention to investing in green growth, servicing the development of the green economies and meeting the criteria of a circular economies in the future. With many advantages and development potentials, Thái Nguyên is currently attracts destination for many investors. The province currently has over 200 valid FDI projects with a total related capital of $10.79 billion. Thái Nguyên province always focuses on calling for investment in various fields especially projects with high scientific and technological content, focusing on environmental protection and climate change prevention factors. Currently, many localities in the province are in need of attracting investment in clean waters, wastewater collection, and treatment. Speaking at the meetings, the representatives of the Netherlands Climate Change Investment Fund expressed his impressions on the development of the province. The vice chairman of the Provincial People Committee highly appreciated the proposed projects and hoped that the Netherlands Climate Change Investment Fund would support Thái province in the issues of draining and wastewater treatment and be a bridge between Thái province and investors in many fields so that Thái can develop more comprehensive and sustainably.
Let's look at some short news.
Recently, the organizing committees of the Mid-Autumn Festival's Thái Radiant series of October held a meeting to review the progress of preparation and organization, taking place on the evening of September the 14th and the 15th, on the 12th and 13th of the 8th lunar month. This year is the second year that the Mid-Autumn Festival is organized by the city's level scales, with many unique and attractive cultural activities. The highlight of the festival nights is a colorful, brilliant space with shimmering and magical lights from 4 giant-style dragon models designed from last Latin in the city center's era and unique Smith-Southern Latin models created by people from 32 Commonwealth agencies, enterprise, universities, colleges, and high schools in the city, which will be performed in Võ Nguyên Giáp Squares and Đội Cấn and Hoàng Văn Thụ streets. To improve the qualities of foreign language teachings, especially English trainings, Taiwan's province has done a good job to coordinating the national foreign language projects and the provincial projects to improve the quality of English teachings and learnings. In addition to strengthening and improving the foreign language teaching skills of teachers, the whole sector has also implemented many solutions to improve the qualities of teaching and learning in school. These include organizing the implementation of English for preschool children, organizing English teachings according to the 2018 General Education Program for students of all grades, strengthening the implementation of socialization in English teachings and learnings in education institutions, promptly rewarding and praising teachers and students with outstanding achievement in English teachings and learning. The export value of goods in the province in August reached over $2.5 billion, an increase of 3% compared to the previous month, and equivalent to the growth rate compared to the same period. Thus, by the end of August, the export value of goods in the province reached nearly $20.3 billion, an increase of 11.6% over the same period, in which the gross mainly belonged to the foreign invested sectors with a growth rate of 11.9%. Other economic sectors, including the central and located state economies, the private economic sectors, all achieved lower growth rates compared to the first 8 months of 2023.
Pho Yen currently has 3 industrial clusters that have been and are being built. In addition to focus on attracting businesses to invest in production in industrial cluster, Pho Yen also pays special attention to ensuring the environment in the key areas.
This enterprise has rented space and invested in pie-food production as the industrial clusters since 2020. The leaders of the industrial clusters have supported the company's laws, so the company always pays attention to and implement environmental practices well. ICT is currently the only industrial cluster in Pho Yen cities that has come into operation with a scale of 19.7 hectares and has achieved an occupancy rate of over 90%. To ensure the requirement, especially regarding environmental issues, the managing unit has invested in building a wastewater treatment system with a capacity of 200 square cubic per day and night. At the same time, an automatic wastewater monitoring station system was installed, transmitting data in real time to the Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Thái province. Currently, Pho Yen is also continued to deploy 2 new industrial clusters, Tân Phú 1, Tân Phú 2, and planning the Mindex industrial cluster. We always check the implementation of investors in the industrial clusters according to the plan, together with the city's agencies, to review the insurance of infrastructures for enterprises that have been agreed to invest. Pho Yen is a locality oriented to develop industries and services, so the construction of industrial zones and clusters is inevitable. However, to minimize the negative impacts of the industrial development process, Pho Yen also needs to continue to promote the roles of environmental protection.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for joining. Goodbye and see you next time.